Alright guys, we're down to our last sign of the zodiac. It took me like a whole month to get through, you guys. That was a rough one. So yeah, I had somebody like, where's Libra? I was like, oh, I'm doing it next, I promise. But after this, guys, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I got to switch it up, right? Because I don't want to end up being like that. What is that, the Eight of Pentacles? The repetition gets boring, right? So I will switch it up after this. So, Libra, pardon my voice, I lost my voice. So, this is the situation that you're going to be in this week, why you're in the situation, and something that you're overlooking. And then we'll clarify it too as well, okay? So, thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please let us know what is the situation? There it is. Dun, 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 dun. The Knight of Pentacles. Movement. Something possibly moving towards you. Earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so this is the reason that you're in this situation. Now let's find out why. Why is Libra? Okay, the reason, the Ace of Wands. So wands are growth. They're fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're also growth or a new beginning, okay? So something's coming towards you because it wants a new beginning. It's like, here's my pentacle. See that? Nice. Please, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please let us know if this is something that you guys are overlooking, okay? What is it that Libra could be overlooking this week? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. Truly appreciate. And I'm grateful. Can you please let me know what is it that Aries is going to be overlooking for this Knight of Pentacles coming towards them with this Ace of Wands that wants growth or a new... You know, it's kind of cool if you look at the Ace of Wands. It kind of looks like hearts, although the hearts are upside down. I don't know if that's supposed to signify something. Okay, so these three came out. So we're going to take them together because when Spirit wants, Spirit gets, because they're the ones that call the show. Right? Okay, so this is something that you're overlooking right here. All right, so let's get into this. So the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are movement. Knights are fire. Pentacles are earth. So this is fire and earth. It's quickening. Something wants to come alive, right? Something, yeah, it makes sense because of this, right? So just put this right here for now. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. All knights are movement, like I said. If anybody like watches my channel that has OCD, I'm so sorry, guys. I am not the one. That duality in me kicks in like you wouldn't believe, and I'm messy, I'm clean, I'm everything. So the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, they are movement. Something on its way. So this could be like an earth sign that you're dealing with. It also could just represent the actual energy of the card. Okay, so all these cards do have a planet and a zodiac sign to them, and there's a reason why. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is a very solid horse. It's dark and solid, so it's a heavy cultivated earth. See back here, the fields are like plowed. His key phrase is he's seeking self-knowledge and natural and intuitive because he's close to nature. So this is earth signs. This does represent Virgo. So he adapts to the rhythm of nature. So it's fire and heat and earth. So if you put your hand on earth, you can feel the heat of things. It's growing. His natural instincts of rhythm are like the rhythm of nature. So he might not be as intellectual as the king or the knight or he might not be as intellectual as the king of swords. I'm sorry, my cat is being ridiculous right now. Hey, can you stop? As the king of swords or psychic and creative like the king of cups. But he knows when things are going to happen because he is completely in tune with the rhythmic cycles of nature, right? So this knight signifies efficient hard work. It indicates consistency and commitment to achieving one's goals. Come on, get. Sorry, guys, I have to stop her. She's going to keep doing it all night away. She's very mischievous in the most cutest way, though. Okay, so... And his higher polarity, like I said, he's a knight that signifies efficient hard work. He indicates consistency and commitment to achieving his goals. On his lower polarity, he's the jack of all trades, master of none. He never really found himself, so he's seeking himself in natural ways. So stick to routines to accomplish tasks, stubborn in relationships, avoid taking people's claims at face value, find creative ways to express spiritual insights. So this could possibly be a Virgo or an earth sign that's in your, or a Virgo, whatever, take it as resonates, guys, or somebody who's just has those Virgo characteristics this week. So this person is like, the thing about him is that he is never really found himself, so he seeks himself. He tries to find himself in natural ways, okay? So he likes to stick to routine, so he doesn't like to go out of his comfort zone. Stubborn in relationships. He never takes anybody's, like, people's claims at face value. He thinks everybody's full of crap, okay? So the Knights are basically like the immature version. I wouldn't say immature, because the immaturity would be like the minor arcana. But he's not as mature as the King yet, okay? So this is something that's just like starting or growing, right? The foot's in the door, okay? So this is something that wants to, something, that kind of personality might be coming towards you, Libra, okay? So, and this is the reason why. This is the Ace of Wands. This is like something that wants to grow, right? So this is a new beginning. It is an action card. It's growth. It's spirit. The hand of God is in it, so it gives it power. So this is basically saying that something is quickening to, something's coming towards you because something wants to grow here, okay? Now, this is something that you guys are overlooking. So this is the King of Wands that you're overlooking. So this is fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then this is the Six of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment card in reverse is you guys. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And look what's on the bottom. So this is what I like to call the third party card. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily mean that your partner's cheating on you and that you should break up with them. Say, oh, I had a reading and you're cheating on me. Don't do that. This could also represent how you feel, or this could also represent like somebody, a friend, a family member, anybody. It could be anybody that could be in the middle of this relationship. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that all the time. It could also mean like girls getting together, having a hoorah, you know, like here, cheers, everybody cheers, you know, so a celebration of some sort or whatever. But the reason why I always call this my third party card is because the cups represents feelings, emotions, and relationships. So if there's 3 cups here, this is relationships. Now, relationships also are friendships, right? Also could be family. Take it as it resonates, guys. So yeah, third party, or somebody's involved in something that maybe is, well, they're all happy right now, right? I mean, but you see that, you don't see that third party. See how you can see their faces, but you don't see that person's face? Dun, 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 dun. Could be you guys. You guys putting somebody in the third party? You never know. Okay, so anyway, this is something that you guys are overlooking. The King of Wands. So the King of Wands, all kings are a lot of attainment, a lot of success, right? So this is fire and air. So this is wonderfully like mesmerizing, right? So he represents Leo. So this is like, his key phrase is controlling appetites and passions. So he has big capacity to enjoy life, big and full of himself, bold and courageous, bold and brave. So notice the salamanders here at the bottom of this card. So the lions and the salamanders actually survive through fire, and the lions are the strength, or the Leo card, right? So this is motivation, creative achievement, optimistic, strong, friendly, and good with words. Balance between supporting others and being independent, but you need your own freedom. So this person is a natural born leader. You need to control what you can to achieve goals, your habits, choices, and time without being rigid. You can actually put structure in your hectic days, okay? So when you do that, it helps maintain calmness on a foundation when it feels like all the walls are ready to fall down. So in relationships, you're in the driver's seat. What do you want? Are you getting that? Relationships are 2 ways, but you ultimately decide whether you want to be involved or not. It might be time to lay down some walls, set some boundaries. Who's in control? We all like to think that we hold the reins on our lives, but sometimes the universe will step in and take those reins away to remind us that we are very small in a very large existence. This is to keep us humble and appreciative. When this happens, you need to get back up and remember that you play the role of your plans and you make yourself available to accomplish great things. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so this could represent you. It could represent a father figure. It could represent maybe a wound from when you were a child. I mean, take it as it resonates, guys. But this person is wonderfully magnetizing, which means like everybody stops and has to look at them, right? Because you know what magnetizing is? It's the energy. It's like a magnet, right? So I'm not saying he's a player, but he knows how to. He's big and bold. He's courageous. So that confidence, it catches people's attention, right? So here is, this one actually came out before this one. This one is sailing into calmer water. So this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is a 6. Remember, 6s in the middle. They're in the middle of the tree of life. So what's in our middle? Dun, 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 not our stomachs, our spirits and our souls. So the 6s, the swords actually mirror the quality of our minds, guys. So this is air energy, of course, because who else thinks more than a Libra, a Gemini, and an Aquarius, right? So we're very intelligent. Ta-da! No, I was kidding. So well, no, I'm not kidding, but you know. So the 6 of Swords, this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is beautiful, most magical of all the swords. It's Aquarius. So this is a matter of mind. It's an alchemical process. So it's like one state of being to another. Okay, so like see how it's like sailing into calmer waters. So you're moving from one state of being to another, right? So this is mercy and planet of mind. Okay, planet of mind. So it's moving to one state of being to another. So this is the Lord of earned success. You have a lot to learn. Okay, so there's transition, a route, adaptation, making the best of a bad situation, recovering from defeat. You're starting to change your perspectives. You're sailing into calmer waters. It's a time of healing through the end of people, places, and relationships that no longer serve you. So even though you feel defeated getting through this, listen to your intuition, your inner wisdom, and it will guide you, and your relationships evolve. It'll guide you and let your relationships evolve, give or take, and don't forget to compromise. So you might have gotten away from this wonderfully magnetizing, hypnotizing, I don't know, dream boy, whatever, because look, you're sailing away from it, right? So this is saying that you're like, this is transition, route, adaptation, making the best of a bad situation. You're recovering from a defeat. You're changing your perspectives, sailing into calmer waters. It's time of healing. This is Aquarius. Aquarius heals. Aquarius is the healing card, right? So this is something that you're overlooking, right? So maybe you left a situation like that, or maybe this is the way you were being. Take it as resonates. This could also represent like a parent, that sometimes when we don't heal from our parents, what they actually did to us, we will look for that in our partners, because something inside of us wants to heal that wound. We don't even realize it, you know. And I realized it when I was like, oh my gosh, he's just like my ex, and the one before that, and I realized like, oh, okay, you know, the crazy thing is they were all Virgos, and that's what my dad is. Well, now I steer clear of them because I learned my lesson. So anywho, that's what I'm saying. Okay, take it as it resonates. It also could be a friend. It could be a baby daddy. It could be a grandpa. Take it as it resonates, guys. It also could represent just an energy of somebody. Could be even a female. It doesn't necessarily mean a male or female. Okay, but from what I'm taking from this is that something is coming towards you. Okay, this person is coming towards you with this pentacle. Like here's my pentacle, because something wants to grow. Okay, so you probably or most likely just got out of a tough situation where you're sailing into calmer waters away from this fire sign that wasn't doing you really good, right? So here's the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment cards, this is Libra energy, guys. I don't like it when people get their cards and it's upside down, even though it's not bad. It's just like this. I'm all about energy, so when it's like this, I'm like, no, because then it means that you're not, I'm not saying you're not going to be in your energy, but you know, this is your card. So you gotta get, no, not your card. This is actually like, the Justice card is your card. But this one isn't too far from it. These ones kind of incorporate the same situations, right? So Justice would be like the law, or like the balance in things, or like the fairness in things. This is basically like, okay, you learned your lesson, now let's see what happens. Let's see what you do with it, right? So upside down, this is telling me. So what happens is we don't go through all these like chaotic, crazy things for fun. Okay, there's not somebody up there with a magnifying glass torturing us, saying, here, hurt, pain, have fun, ha ha ha. You know, we go through this for a reason, to learn and to grow. So when we go through a cycle like this and we learn something, we take something away from it, right? Otherwise we did it for nothing, and oh gosh, maybe in vain, right? And we'll keep going through it and through it and over and over and over until we actually learn our lesson. So this is telling me that, so what happens is after a cycle, and you did learn something from it, what the universe will do is the universe will put you in, a situation that will test you to see if you actually apply what you've learned. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry guys. We're in a really big building and sometimes it just sounds like somebody's like dun 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 like in the apartment. So anywho, what I was saying is that the universe will, after we go through a cycle and we actually learn something, maybe this is what this is saying, that maybe that person cheated on you and put you in a third party, so you left. Somebody's like, oh, here's my pentacle, because something wanted to grow. Then, when it grew, there's that King of Wands, there's the wand, King of Wands. It grew from the Knight to the King, right? Because a lot of times love and a good woman will do that. We will help a man become a man. When you're a woman, you know, like a man is going to be a man. Like and when a man's a man, a woman is going to be a woman. It's just the way it is. So then, sailing out of... So this one is a wonderfully magnetizing person, big and bold, big and courageous. So very full of himself, right? Very egotistical maybe. Or like, I'm prettier. Or, you know, I don't know. Take it as it resonates. So that's what I'm getting, the energy. So then you got away from him, right? You started moving, sailing. Look at this woman and this child right here. Sailing into calmer. So look at, here's my pentacle. Because something wants to grow, right? So here it is, and it grew. Now this guy took this pentacle away. And he's like, nope, we're going to actually get you out of here because this isn't serving you. You don't need to be with somebody like that who's in constant competition or thinks that they're better than you or thinks that you deserve anything less than what you do, right? Right. And here's the Judgment card, which is saying that the universe, that you already learned your lesson. So are you like still delving into this? Because why would that show up? Let's find out. Please, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors, I truly appreciate. Let me move these up. Let's find out. You guys can't keep nothing from me. I'm going to find out in a couple seconds what you guys are up to. Okay, so thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please clarify this Knight of Pentacles for our Libra? Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Oh, yeah. Secrets. The Moon. There's a lot of contradiction in that card. So it means there's a lot of differences. Like there's a wild like the wild and tame aspects can't talk, guys. Aspects of our minds, right? This is also about trusting your intuition, but it's also about secrets. This is Pisces energy, and also I think it's also Cancer. I'm not sure. Yeah, look at Ace of Cups in reverse. Yee. So it's not something new. This is something that you went through. This is something that has happened. Okay, thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, to appreciate it. All right, let's find out. Yep. There's that Tower card. Yeah. Okay, Libra. So even this is in your past. So why is it coming up in this reading? Because you didn't learn your lesson. The universe is testing you and you didn't pass it, or the universe is testing you and you're not incorporating what you... I mean, I know it's easier said than done. Like, don't listen to me because I practice what you preach, right? It's easier said than done. When you really love somebody, you do, or when you invest time in them. But remember, you come first, always. Okay? Otherwise, what are you doing it for, guys? So I'm not saying be greedy or selfish or like this person, but I'm saying that if it's not serving you and this person isn't treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, then don't, and you're not happy, then what the... So, I mean, when we actually lay it out there like that, we're like thinking, like, what was I thinking? But at the time, what happens is our emotions, they cloud our mind. They cloud everything, right? They do, because it's our feelings. But hey, everything happens for a reason, guys. So this is telling me that there's a lot of contradiction here. There's two towers on the opposite. They're not together. See that? How see the distance between them, and then the tame dog, the wild wolf. See what I'm saying? It's just different paths, secrets. Can't see the light in the dark, or take it as resonates. Or you're not listening to your intuition like you knew, or you know, like no, but you don't listen to it. So then look at Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is not something new. This is something that you've been going through. Cups are emotions, feelings, relationships. So in reverse, this is telling me like you're dropping your cup. You don't even care. Like right here, this is a dove is like God is holding this cup, and this dove is filling this with like such love and grace. It's overflowing, and there's 5 senses, and it's flowing into this like river of emotion, right? So in reverse, this cup is pouring out, and you can't hold on to this cup anymore, right? Because there's nothing to hold on to. See what I'm saying? And then this wonderful Tower moment happens. So when we go through things like this, right? When we go through a cycle and we learn, this is a Tower moment. So what happens is the universe is going to come in like this is you, and the universe is going to come in and it's going to shock you with a lightning bolt right in the crown chakra, or the crown keter, which is our brains, our minds, okay? And the reason why they do this is a burst of energy, right? And then this is going to crumble to the ground. And you're like, why? But why? Why would the universe do this to me? You know why? Because when we go through these cycles, guys, we learn, we grow, we change frequencies when we do that, because we're more knowledgeable than the time before, right? So this building right here, this is you, it's very strong. So what was built is this foundation right here. You were built on this foundation, and now that you're strong, this foundation can't hold you anymore, because you have evolved, right? So you can't, like, this foundation can't hold you, because now you're stronger, you're more knowledgeable, and now the universe is going to come in and do this to snap some sense into you. Like, what are you doing? Like, this isn't for you. You evolved. So it's going to shake it to its very core and bring it to its knees, so that you can actually rebuild something on a stable foundation, right? So this is, just trust the universe, guys, okay? They're not against us, they're for us. So, or when you're in something that you're not supposed to be in, the tower, then the universe will be like, nope. You're not, this isn't your path. Shock. Okay, so then the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is like complete existence, okay, in the upright position, right? So this is the end. This is the last card of the whole Minor Arcana, okay? So this is like the pure, like, existence of it all, right? The whole totality of it. The Magician's in there, but in reverse, this is telling me that, yeah, you didn't let it come to an end. Because if that's like a whole, the whole picture, oh, maybe you're not seeing the whole picture. Because look at that person's looking in a reflection, right? Like a mirror. You guys are mirroring each other, and you're not seeing what things really are here. Thank you, spirits, guys, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate them. I'm truly grateful. Or you're being naive about something, maybe, possibly. Can you please, let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Can you please clarify the Ace of Wands for Libra? Please clarify. Whoa, did you guys see that? Holy cow, it shot out really fast. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. So this is something that wants to grow. Now, this actually came out. Would you stop? Stop. I have a plant under here. She likes to play with it. Sorry. This is actually the other cat, not the other one I was yelling at. They like to take turns driving me nuts. So anywho, this is the 7 of Pentacles. This was in reverse. This was the 3 of Cups. This was in reverse. This is the 8 of Swords. This was in reverse. So to represent this is telling me is that somebody put on a really good show for you. Somebody made you think that they were all that and then some. Like, really, because if you look at this, he's looking at it like, Like, see that? He's looking at it like wondering. Look at the 3 of Cups in reverse. This could mean the end of the third party, or you walked away from the third party. Take it as resonates. I don't know. But look at this all has to do with like I don't know, I just have a feeling like this has to do with like not trickery, but like manipulation. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Manipulation, because this girl's trapped in her thoughts. Oh no, I'm not having, no, there's not another girl. You're crazy. You're nuts. See what I'm saying? See that? Like, oh, what are you paying attention to? What has your focus, right? This is the ace that wanted to grow so bad. So I'm here, so where's your attention at? Why are you not focused on me? Well, no, there's not then you start thinking, is there somebody else? No, there's nobody else. Are you crazy? You're crazy. You're lost your mind. This mirrors the quality of our minds, right? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So 8s are seeking solutions. So now you're at the point where like, hey, something's wrong. Because you're not dumb, right? None of us are. You know why we're not dumb? It's not because we went to school and somebody's like, okay, you're smart. No. And no matter how much book smart you get, that doesn't make you smart. And you guys know that. That's knowledge is different from intellect. Wisdom is different. You know what I'm saying? So you know. And the reason why I say that is because that's your intuition, you guys. That's your intuition telling you, nope, that's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's not right. That's how smart you guys are. So this is seeking solutions. These are air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is the Lord of shortened force. Okay, so this is a mental suit with astrological forces. This is Jupiter and Gemini. So this card represents a big lesson. It's a very detriment. So Jupiter is expansive. Gemini is a mental sign. You got it. So this is telling me that your thoughts were all over the place. Shortened fear. So this is what happens when the mind tries to do too many things. This card actually shows the power of mind, where the mind actually destroys its own power. So knock it off. Sorry, guys. They like to fight at this time of morning. So anywho, if you look at this card, it also shows isolation. But look closely. The blindfold is loose and the binding is loose, signifying that she can be free from whatever is binding her. If she chooses to stop thinking, stop talking, instead meditate, recenter herself, and feel instead of think. That's the intuition, guys, like I said. So once you do this and center yourself, everything will come to you more clearly. You will wiggle out of those binds and understand that help is at hand. Isolation and being trapped in your thoughts are not so. Stop believing in your thoughts. Start trusting in your feelings. Right? Because anybody can sit there and like tell you, no, this isn't happening. And you put it like, no, it's not. But your gut's telling you, yo, yes, it is. That's why they're telling you need to recenter yourself. Because this is what drives us crazy right here. Right? We don't listen to our intuition. We get in our head. Like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, I can sit there and tell you I'm the Queen of England. It doesn't make me the Queen of England. See what I'm saying? And you guys will be like, no, she's not. How do you know I'm not? Because you know I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the Three of Cups in reverse is basically either the end of a third party or, you know, like the actual... Okay, sorry, guys. I had to stop for a minute because my little one, he's actually not little, but he's my baby. So he likes to take breaks off his PlayStation and come out here with a burst full of energy. So, look at, now you got this card twice, guys. Where's the other one? Didn't we get this card twice? I swear to God, I thought you guys got this card twice. Oh yeah, it was on the end, remember? That's right. It was on the end of this deck. That's where it was. So look at. So this is why I think of it as a third party. Other people might not, but this is why. Because of the deception. We still can't see this other person's face. But we know they're there. See what I'm saying? There's two people here, but there's somebody here that you don't really see who it is. That you don't ever really get to really know who is there, but you can feel that there's a third party there. You know what I'm saying? Or that there's an energy there that does, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, or when you feel like something's there and you turn and you look, kind of like that. You can never see what they really look like. So that's why I look at it like deception. Cups are relationships, three's, you know, two's company, three's a crowd kind of thing. So take it as it resonates, guys. Not every Libra is going to be going through this. This also could represent anything else. Like it could mean like that's something that you thought was going to grow, or something that, like, this is basically like this person isn't seeing the fruits of his labor yet, right? He's just looking at it in all the wrong angles. Like, well, I want results now. That's not the way it works. And that's basically what this is saying. So in reverse, this is saying that either you don't have patience to wait to see the fruits of your labor, or you just don't care for it, or I don't know, it's just like change. You can also change perceptions too. So this card is like, God, I went through all this and we did all this for this, but then like the power of mind, this is where like your perception changes everything. Sometimes you can have like the thought of like, well, you know what, it wasn't too bad, and we did get through it, and we did learn a lot, and look at all the stuff that grew. Now look at the whole card change, right? It's like he's adoring it now. So that's what I'm saying. You can change your perception with just your mind. That's how powerful your mind is. Now, don't forget, how powerful your mind is the same as these swords right here. They mirror the quality of our mind. So if our minds are not in a good place, guess what? We create a prison around ourselves. We do this to ourselves. And these binds are loose because she can get out of this when she chooses to. We put ourselves there. Nobody has that power to ever have control over us like that. We let situations happen to us. Remember that. If you're ever in this kind of a situation, you can't play victim. because whatever happens to us is what we allow. Sometimes we don't understand, sometimes we don't know, but that's when we got to learn, right? Okay, everything happens for a reason, so just trust in the universe. Just know that it's for a reason, and maybe right now it might not make sense, but it will. It will eventually, okay? So let's clarify. These are 3 cards right here. Let's lay these bad boys out and get to the nitty-gritty. Like Libra, since I made you guys wait this whole time for this reading, I'm not going to be in a hurry to end it. So, and I want to know what's going on because this is pretty interesting. Okay, so thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please clarify this King of Wands? Why is this King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? Ooh, did you hear that phone go off right when I said that? Maybe somebody's going to message you or want to talk to you or something. Why is this King of Wands here for Libra? Please clarify. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please let us know why is this King of Wands here? Like I already told you. I really don't feel it. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, something really fast. Look at, there's the King of Pentacles. Something really fast is going to happen, guys. Could be a message or out of nowhere. See how that just happened? Yeah, I didn't drop any. Shockingly, I caught them all. That was way too many. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. It's too many. Can you please clarify maybe 1 or 2 cards with the King of Wands? King of Wands. Trust me, guys, if it's meant to be, it's going to come right back out. Sometimes, like if I start a reading and I screw up really bad, I'll stop it. And then I'll put the cards back. And then I'll start another video. Guess what, guys? I swear the same cards will come out. We don't control it. Look at all these cards again. Way too much going on here. There's way too much going on with this guy. See that? Again. Look at somebody holding on. Something, it's like obsessions, possessions. It's not good. Like mine. If it's yours, you don't have to hang on to it like this. This is causing instability. This is 7 of Wands. The Emperor in reverse. This is a leader. Somebody who like has rules or like sets guidelines. There's no boundaries here, right? Ace of Wands in reverse. Look at. See that? That's what ended up happening with this King of Wands. This is clarifying the King of Wands, right? I don't know if it's that pentacle or not. I don't know what that pentacle is. Could have been him in his little like not mature form yet, and this is him in his mature form. Maybe do you ever hear that song that says God, how did she say that song? It's a girl that sings it. It's something like she put you up there, and now he's so high that he can't even see her. You know what I'm talking about? That song. I swear that's what this reminds me of. So like you gave him his power and he became this person. He forgot that like without you, I'm not saying that we do that to people, but what I'm saying is that he might have gotten a big head from you. Like, so sometimes we give men that power, like they'll take it and they'll swallow it and they'll eat it right up. Then they forget. So then you're like, okay, bye. So look at, yeah, something stopped growing. Look at, there's a baby mom, could be a mother figure, could be the mother of your children, it could be you're the mother of the children, it could be somebody might be pregnant, Take it as it resonates, guys. This is the Empress cards are very beautiful. It's for fertility. Just like this guy. Did he get somebody else knocked up? Oh gosh. I hope it, well, even if it's you guys, congratulations. I didn't mean it like that, like, oh gosh, but you know, I just hope like you guys aren't going through a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now let's clarify. So that's why these cards keep jumping out. There's a lot of cards that keep flying out because he's got a lot going on. Right? I'm not saying necessarily that he's cheating, but there's some, if he's not cheating on you, there's not a third party. He's definitely very, very egotistical or very, very like, that thinks his, you know what, doesn't stink, right? Fires are passionate, raw. Okay, thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. Can you please clarify the 7 of Swords? Or 7, 6 of Swords. I'm so sorry. This is the 6 of Swords. They're sailing out of, so look at, okay, yeah. Now look at, the mom and the son are now moving out. And now maybe look at the Tim. Maybe he is, there's his wand, and now he's sailing you guys out of. Wow. Okay, so let's flip this around. Maybe. So somebody met you at a very, like, younger age. Not younger, but maybe, like, mentally younger. Something wanted to grow. Something did grow, right? Then here he is, wonderfully magnetizing. Now he's a king. All this happens. And now he matured, and now he's back to normal again. Look at, and he's sailing you guys out of into calmer waters. So this is obsession, possession, mind, created instability. The Emperor card, like no boundaries, no rules. Now all of a sudden something didn't grow, it was backwards, right? And pregnancy maybe, had a baby, family maybe. Because look at, there's a girl and a son right here. Or sorry, I don't mean cheated. Or you could be dealing with somebody who maybe their baby mom, and this is they feel like they always have to come to the rescue with them. Which I'm not saying that a man shouldn't do that with his son, definitely, but I don't know. I'm not going to get into that political stuff. Take it as resonates, guys, but let's clarify this. Let's find out right now. Spirit will tell us. Can you please clarify the Six of Swords for Libra? What is the Six of Swords doing here? What does this represent? Six of Swords. Thank you, Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors. I truly appreciate and I'm truly grateful. Ooh, the Six of Swords almost tried to come out again, you guys. Thank you, Spirit, guides, angels, and ancestors. The Hermit, Virgo energy. And Temperance, Sagittarius. Okay, so this could represent a Virgo that is helping you go into calmer waters maybe, or that, just take it as it resonates, guys. So what Virgo does is he takes himself out of situations, and he takes himself out of society, off Facebook, off social media, off of, the center of the earth, and he reflects. Okay, he's very analytical, he's very wise. And he does this all alone on a mountaintop. Now here's that wand again, right? There's that wand. That wand is in every, the wand. It's everywhere. So the wand is power, it's spirit, it's action. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So anyways, after he gets his introspection, he's very wise now. He's coming back down. And he has this lantern right here. And it's not to illuminate or light up. So what it's saying is that even though he did this and he's smarter now, he still knows that it's not going to like, oh, I'm smart now I know, and now everything's going to be revealed. No. What happens is he knows that whatever's happening is happening for a reason. So he trusts in the universe to only light the next few steps. And that's going to guide him to get him to where he needs to go. Okay, he's trusting in his path, his wisdom of knowing that everything can't be illuminated right now, because if we knew the reason why, then we would never learn anything. We would never grow, right? So that's that. Or you're dealing with a Virgo. Mrs. Temperance. So this is need to be in the flow. This means that moderation, right? So she has one foot in the water and another on the ground, reminding you that you need to stay balanced. Even when you're emotional, you need to stay grounded, right? You need to be in the flow of things, even when things are so different. Thank you, Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors. Can you truly appreciate it? I'm truly grateful. Can you please, there it is, Six of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is telling me that now everybody was fighting, and then now they're not fighting, right? So, well, I don't know. Let's clarify this a little bit, because it's a little bit. Well, patience, so Virgo, wisdom, moderation, balance. There's a lot of balance. So you moved out to calmer waters, right? And you gained wisdom from something. So you learned something, and then you learned how to stay balanced, to stay grounded, even through, opposition. And then the fighting stopped, right? Because you calm, nurturing, loving, right? Instead of fighting fire with fire. Nice, Libra. I wonder why you guys have that justice in you. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Can you please? Let's clarify the judgment. Oh, yeah. Pentacles. There's that pentacle. There's the King of Pentacles. Very in tune with Earth. So now look at, instead of him like, oh, here's my pentacle. Look at, take it, here's my pentacle. Showing it off, now he's putting it down. Like, I don't need to show it off anymore, right? He's more calm, serene. Scorpio energy. So this is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is Taurus. So this is something that needed to be learned. Okay. See the ram right there? And then something came to an end. the death card. This is Scorpio. So change and transformation, that's what that means. It doesn't mean like, oh my God. It's change in perceptions. This is what this means. That this is Scorpio. It means that in order for the sun to come up, there has to be a dark. In order for there to be white, there has to be black. In order for it to be light, there has to be, you know what I'm saying? You have to take the good with the bad. So the change and transformation. So there has to be a dark for the light. Just like the hermit, right? He secludes himself, isolation, just to gain introspection, and he's ready to come back out again, right? So that's something ending, so that something can begin, right? So, look at, here it is, 3 of Hearts. Somebody got their heart broke right here. And now look at, here's the Ace of Pentacles. God is holding that pentacle up. It's the earth, it gives it energy. Look at, seeking solutions. That's 8 of Cups. Let's clarify though. I want to clarify. I want to keep going here a little bit because I want to know what's going on. Yep, you didn't learn. That's the Hierophant. He's a teacher. That's Taurus energy. Look at something moving. Yep, the Fool card. Something moving away. Did he always like run away on you, or like every time you guys into a fight he ran? Possibly. The Magician in reverse. So this is somebody who's being naive, reckless. This is somebody. The Magician is like trickery. So this has got to be him. Or whoever you're dealing with. It could be her. I don't mean him all the time. It could be a girl. Girls are just as vicious and vindictive. Look at, there's that Knight of Pentacles again. Wow. Can we make this up? Now he's in reverse. See that? And this is like the Lord of Rest after strife, but you rest in and through strife. So this is the 4 of Yeeks. A lot of reversals, right? See that? These are all reversed except for this one that's just charging at everything, not even thinking, like, I'm here, like no thinking. They don't think before they act, you know what I'm, like that kind of energy. See that? This is reverse, 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 and this one's just upright, going head on something, right? It's chaos. It's like when you run into a brick wall, like you're like the product of your own demise, you know what I'm saying? And not you, I mean the person, whoever this is representing. So the Hierophant in reverse means vulnerability, feeling adrift, and blind faith or teaching. You need to learn something, or something needs to be taught. The Knight of Swords. This is somebody's fast movement, like coming in, like this is bravery, confidence, being action oriented. But this card also means slow down. So I'm going to actually read this one to you, because I always look at the kings and queens and pages and knights as signifiers of somebody that's in our life. So I'm going to read this, okay? I don't necessarily feel like these are ever representative of us, but it could be. So take it as it resonates, guys. It could be representing you, but don't forget that we mirror sometimes who we are. We'll mirror that with our partners just so that we can see who we really are in a different light. See what I'm saying? So this Knight of Swords right here, his key phrase is curiosity charges forward. So he's ravenous. See that? Eagerness, mind, clouds, the clouds in the background right here show the fast movement. So this is the feather of truth. So it's eager to learn everything, right? So this person's like all over the place, even almost self-destructive. So the Knight embodies a fast-thinking and ambitious person who takes decisive actions without planning. So this is somebody who acts without thinking. So the Knights are fire and swords are air. So this is a mental element, and the mind is on fire. So there's a lot of bluntness, a lot of speaking the mind, jumping in to seize the moment. Impulsivity can lead to hasty decisions. Rather than be defensive, relax, give criticism a chance. A mature person would look at criticism for a capacity of improvement, not intimidated by the observations of others. So take what helps and leave the rest. Words can hurt, you know. So you know why you're saying what you're saying, but you need to think about how you're actually saying it, okay? And don't read too much into the statements of others. If you need clarification from somebody, just ask. Resolve to be a better listener. Listen to understand. Do not listen to respond. Don't listen to understand. Listen to understand. Don't listen to respond, okay? So the wisest person will sit back and be quiet and listen to what they have to say and take it all in. Instead of the person who has to constantly talk. So it'd be like this, somebody like blah, 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 blah. Like they have something to really prove, right? Okay, or the truth. Like, I'm trying to tell you the truth, and nobody's listening. Well, nobody's going to listen because it's just, they're trying to get out of their way, get out of that person's way, right? It's kind of like almost a controlling behavior. You know, like, you're going to listen to me. Like, no, I really don't have to if you don't want to, right? So the Fool card in reverse means apathy, hesitation, a faulty choice, and recklessness, like I said. The Magician in reverse is insecurity, delays, lack of imaginations, closed doors, and manipulation. The King of Pentacles. This is what I wanted to hit on because I cannot believe that he came out twice. So this means impatience, apathy, irresponsibility, and anxiety. Here's my pentacle. Look at now, not no more. Impatience, apathy, irresponsibility, and anxiety. So remember I said, like, sometimes we put them up on that pedestal and they think that they're the, you know what, and then they look down, they're looking for you, and you're like, well, you're way up there. You can't even reach me now. You're on a whole different level. Then they're going to start getting lower and lower and lower and lower until they're way lower than you, because, like, you can't, it's like avarice, or it's like thinking that you got to stay humble, right? You have to stay humble in situations. You have to. Otherwise, this is what happens. The Tower moment comes in. Like, God would be like, nope. You know, like, if you have powers and magic, and I believe every human does, because we all have our spirit, we all have intuitions, we all have that inner voice, we all have some kind of healing power to help somebody else. But what happens is, if we stay blocked and guarded and everything else, or we're doing it all wrong, we're egotistical, we're controlling, or we're whatever, we're not doing it for the greater good for ourselves or others, God is not going to let you have that power. He's not going to give you that gift. He's going to take it away. He'll gray it out until you're ready, because he's not going to have you go out and hurt more people with your gift. He gives us a gift for a reason. See what I'm saying? So when somebody is this egotistical and they're just not, you know, when they're really high up, that's when you need to stay humble. Because remember, the greater the light, the greater the shadow, right? So the Four of Swords in reverse is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. This is your energy too, guys. So the Four of Swords, the fours on the Tree of Life, are the merit of deservingness. What I tell you, the merit of deservingness. What does it sound like? It sounds like an egotistical person, right? So, like, no, I deserve this. Says who? Who told you that? Like, let me know so I can go stand in line and find out what I deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know, people, like, intuitively know what's best for them and what they deserve and what they don't deserve, right? But when they're, like, acting like they what is that word I want to use? Not attained. It's like where they're, I can't think of it, guys. I'm sorry. So I'll think of it before we go. So anyways, the Four Swords in reverse would be awakening, healing, returning. What I say, that's when they're really high, and then they get a slap in their face of, hey, you know, we're down here while you're way up there. That's that not being humble anymore. The merit of deservingness. What is that word? You think that everything is that you not deserve or attained. God, I can't think, you guys. Okay, but anywho, in reverse, this is awakening, healing, returning, burnout, and strength. I can't think of it, Libra. If you guys can think of it, write it in the comments below, because this is going to kill me. So if somebody thinks that they deserve all the best, and that they actually, like, obtained it, but you know that they didn't, that's just their big heads talking. I can't for the life of me think. Just, you guys can know what it is, put it in the comments. But there is your reading, guys. Let's get, this is on the bottom. This is the Page of Cups. Imagination. This is also kind of someone that's kind of immature still, okay? Look at not celebrating. So there was something to celebrate, not anymore. Yeah, guys. Look at. Yikes. Okay, so anywho, this is your reading, Libra. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for making you guys wait so long. There will be another reading for how they feel about you, and then the energies that are surrounding you. And make sure you guys subscribe, so when I go live, you guys can actually engage with me. And then also, the next reading I'm going to do is a little bit different, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and light.